Hello there viewers, today I will talk about the difference or comparison between Shopify and WordPress Woocommerce. And the winner, I'll tell you, for me is WordPress Woocommerce. And I will be making more tutorials from step by step on how to develop a website for e-commerce or blogs using WordPress, and then WooCommerce if you want to sell products online. And I will my tutorials will be mostly on WooCommerce. All right, so that's just on a side note. So if you want to learn more about WordPress, please hit the subscribe button, and I will be uploading new videos, and every time they are uploaded you would get notifications. Also, the difference between these two are huge when it comes to this one is a time saver, but you'll have to spend more money. This one is money saver, but you'd have to spend a lot of time. So you decide, time versus money, money versus time. When you are on budget, I'm guessing this WordPress WooCommerce would be best way to go. And if you like full control over your stuff, WordPress WooCommerce will be the best to go with. Shopify sometimes can ban you depending on what the type of products, because they are complete control over. Even though you're paying $29.99 a month, that's their actually startup subscription. So basic Shopify subscription is $29. You do get 14 days trial, but if you're new, by the time you learn, 14 days is not enough to actually see. But once you use it for 14 days, you'll come to realize that you'd end up paying for various plugins monthly. It's not a one-time fee, it's monthly depending on your needs, because it's Shopify is for people who are trying to sell products online, and because of that, they have various plugins that you could implement. And since you're gonna sell products online, you'd have to have some cool features that will help you make more money. And when it comes to that, Shopify has plugins, WordPress has plugins too. They both do the same thing, but when it comes to cost, sometimes many of the plugins that I wanted to use for my first month, I actually subscribed for a month so for the first month, the plugins I wanted to use, most, I would say out of 5 of them, about 3 of them were like monthly based subscriptions. So I'm like, okay, if I wanted to use a plugin, it's not a one-time fee, and if it's not one-time fee, okay, monthly it adds up. So $29 adds up. So I forget the plugins that I needed to use, but it was $29 plus 753. So it ended up about $50 a month, right? But that's just I wanted to keep it low when it comes to, because I wasn't tight on budget. So whatever is mentioned here, know that not everything here is gonna help you. Everything is good. You'll probably not even need to know any of that. No, it's just because what you need to use is not here when it comes to selling. Because if you want to make sales succeed, you would have to end up buying some plugins, and those can be costly, as you would have to subscribe for monthly. So that's that. So the main reason when I got out of it was actually 3 reasons. 1 was the pricing, 2 was SEO. I am a guy who likes to drive free traffic. I'm not gonna pay forever for search traffic. Yeah, SEO can be slow, but over time it is actually better than no SEO. I don't know about now, but they do have. I read online they do have like SEO options, or like SEO friendly, but I find WordPress there is a plugin that you could use to rank better, and I will tell you a story about this. I created a website using WordPress, and I did a keyword research and used that keyword to post it on one of my products. And about 2 weeks later, I did not run any ads or anything. I did get a purchase, and that purchase was from Germany. And I'm actually selling in the United States, but it was worldwide. And because I had that keyword, I used WordPress SEO. Yoast was the plugin, and I was able to sell it without advertising for that product. So that's on the side note. That's what I'm trying to say is this is great for when it comes to SEO. I don't know about Shopify, okay, because after a month I gave up because costs were adding up. Because every time I wanted to add a plugin, you have to pay $5 a month, $7 a month, $9 a month. So I was like, okay, it's time to move on. And on top of that, like the theme that they had, I didn't like them because I like to have it. If I'm gonna run a website, if I wanna run a business, I wanna design it my way. And Shopify coding stuff is not my thing. And I decided to buy themes. So when I looked up for themes, oh my god, they're so expensive. What if you get that theme that you purchased is something you end up not liking after a month or so? So that's why I decided to just leave, get out of Shopify. And also before I used Shopify, I used WooCommerce. I researched online, and people say, oh, it's easy, it's less time, you don't have to spend a lot of time maintaining and all that. That purpose, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. But when I started, cost was huge for me, so I decided not to even bother with Shopify and waste my time. And that's the reason why I don't like Shopify. And I'm pretty sure if you are starting and if you are on budget, do not go with Shopify. I'll tell you that plugins, they are costly. But however, if you have the time, if you have the money, if you have the money and no time, Shopify is good to go. But still, you need to learn, right? Unless you want to hire someone to do your design your website and etc. But I wouldn't recommend that for those who are really on budget, because end of the day you're gonna end up paying more. So enough with Shopify. I don't want to talk much about Shopify because when it comes down to developing your website, all this stuff really good, great, yeah, we all need that, but that's just basic way to run a website. But that is not enough when it comes to promotions, website optimization, conversions, quality content to attract your customer. I couldn't find it. I mean, I'm not saying they don't have those options, they do, but it's not cheap. That's what I'm trying to get at. Alright, so with WordPress Woocommerce, it's free. WordPress is free. The plugins that comes with it is called WooCommerce. It's free. The only thing you need is hosting. So when it comes to hosting are not that expensive compared to $29 a month. You can find hosting very cheap. However, if you want a well-managed and secure hosting service provider, I have used 3 hosting service providers, and out of those 3, I would recommend getting so these are the 3. I would recommend getting SiteGround hosting. I use that. I really like it. Their customer support is great from my experience. And those who are out there, I'm just trying to help you. When I started a website, designing website, or I was lost, I didn't know what to do. I was researching on YouTube, blogs, you name it, whatever, googling, just deciding Shopify versus WooCommerce. And then for some reason I was like, okay, I have used WordPress WooCommerce before, and yes, I switched it to Shopify because people are saying good things about it, but they weren't actually telling me about pricing and stuff. Plugins, if you're adding plugins, it is costly. Themes are costly. WordPress, the reason I moved to try it out is because I didn't have much time, and it requires a lot of time maintaining, and at that time I was using Midface. I moved from WordPress when I was using Midface hosting service, because their support is great, it's awesome. It's just that what I was gonna say, when it comes to backup and stuff, like at that time it wasn't more friendly for me, so that's why I started looking up and seeing that Shopify was good options compared to by reading people's feedback and stuff. But that was a bad decision I made. Then I went back to it, but now I decided to, okay, I tried Midface, now I need to find something better. So then I looked up on Google to see which one is good only for WordPress WooCommerce, and then I found SiteGround to be one of the best out there, and decided to give it a shot. Alright, so I use SiteGround. For web hosting, and then you can find it. You can decide which gig to take. That's like 11 a month for maximum. I have been using that for various websites that I run. Okay, so enough with this, enough with that. Okay, so once you have hosting, $11.99, and one thing I want to mention, this SSL thing, secure socket layer. This is every website must have that. And this certificate, it comes with Shopify, which is good, but you can get like, that's $29 a month, but you can get 1 year free with one of the hosting companies, or depending on the gig you choose, it could be completely free. So money, you got money, go with Shopify, save time. You ain't got money or just enough, go with WordPress WooCommerce. And also with WordPress WooCommerce, it's cheaper to customize than Shopify. The themes are cheaper with WordPress WooCommerce than Shopify. I hope that I covered my experience with Shopify and WordPress WooCommerce. Even though I said it's gonna be, even though it doesn't sound like more of comparison, but I would say whatever is advertised is for on anything, even if it's free. It doesn't mean it's free, because there are plugins. Not all plugins are free for WordPress. You'd have to pay, but that's only if you need them. But when it comes to cost, you gotta be able to figure out a way to save money. In the long run, I feel that you'd save more money with WordPress WooCommerce. So with that, guys, I will just leave it all to you. By the way, this one was just I thought I just give you a quick comparison. My upcoming video tutorials, they are not gonna be that long. I want to keep my video tutorials short and sweet. Just get to the point. That's what my tutorial is going to be, and all my tutorials are going to be from now on in regards to developing websites based off of WordPress WooCommerce. I will try to do my best to give you quality content, and I would appreciate your help by giving me feedback and how I can improve better. Or if you like this video, please hit the like button, please share it. I promise next time I'll do my best to not go over 10 minutes. Sometimes some videos will be 10 minutes, but I'll try to keep it less than 10 10 minutes, but when it's too short, I would have to skip some details. Don't take the word for it. Oh, WordPress people can hack and stuff. No. If you're not careful of the type of plugins you're installing and all that. Yes, hackers are out there. I agree. I hope those hackers, they don't ruin someone's life, man. People work so hard to develop a website, and then these hackers, they just want to hack your website and get it. I don't know why there are so many bad people out there. Oh god. Someday, I hope someday we are all good people, don't hate each other, or there's no envy in each other. Just, you do your thing, man. Minding your own business would be a great way. If you can't help, don't help, but don't hurt someone, man. Alright guys, I hope you like this video. Next will be how to develop a website. My next video will be on choosing a hosting service and why I chose SiteGround, and after that I will just start helping you on how to develop a website step by step.